Hello, my name is Maya Saunders, and during this video, I will be discussing the things that I learned throughout Dr. Strangelove's CMN1160 course. Throughout the course, Dr. Strangelove provided thorough and in-depth information regarding certain topics that related to the media. Considering that a substantial amount of my research related to my personal experiences, I was able to learn a bit more about myself. For example, I determined my biases, which helped me create a connection between myself and the world around me and created a better understanding of how they affected who I am. A lot of my studies were also based on my personal experiences within my media world. I frequently reflected on my media habits, such as my experiences with social media, the media that I associate myself with, and how often I explore this media. My findings in regard to my media world truly opened my eyes to how attached I am to the media and the significance it carries in my life. While reflecting upon my experiences with the media, I learned many new subjects in regard to the media that I could then apply to my media world. For example, I reflected upon the online echo chambers that I am involved with, which relates to the environments within the media that reflect my own views and opinions. I also learned and analyzed my involvement with both corporate and amateur culture, which is something I never truly considered before learning about this topic. Throughout the course, I also became more aware of topics that weren't specifically related to my experiences, but were related to the media. Everything that I learned in regard to this was very interesting, but there were a few topics that caught my attention. For example, I learned about the presence of ideologies throughout the media, the transformative effects which contribute to the distribution of information throughout the media, political topics such as the failure of the progressive left, the destruction of the modern world in regards to the climate apocalypse, and the excessive presence of hypersexualization throughout the media. These topics allowed me to understand the complexity of the media and how many ideas are attached to it. These topics create a stronger understanding of important subjects that are strongly present throughout modern society's use of the media. There was one particular topic that really caught my attention, though. I learned about how society is being frequently controlled within the media. We live in a time where we rely on the media for basic tasks but are unaware of the disadvantages in regard to it. Corporate media is continually controlling everything we exhibit throughout the media, which allows society to be easily manipulated and controlled. Have you ever talked about a product and then 5 minutes later you have an advertisement for this exact product on your phone? That is because corporations are present throughout the media in order to advertise their products, get more sales, and influence and manipulate media users to do things such as shop for more things, and especially during the time of a pandemic where people don't have much to do, they will often resort to shopping as a pastime. Although this has been present over the past years and most people are aware about the dangers of the media, society is so media-driven and has developed an addiction to it. Although there are obvious dangers related to it, people cannot seem to pull themselves away from the media. Finally, in Dr. Strangelove's course, I also learned useful skills that can help me in my future studies and work, such as organizing my research through coding. To conclude, I learned so many new things throughout Dr. Strangelove's course, many of which included media-related topics that truly opened my eyes to the many aspects that fall under the media's influence in today's world. Thank you for listening.